Hello, this is Glenn with Carrier Enterprise Tech Support. Today we're going to be troubleshooting code 44 on an FE4A fan coil blower motor communication fault. When troubleshooting code 44 blower motor communication fault, one thing you should do is confirm that you actually have the code 44 by the flash code sequence on the board. Here we can see shorter flashes and longer flashes. The short flashes indicate the first digit and the longer flashes indicate the second digit. So we confirm we have 44. And let's take a look at the harness. This is the motor harness. We see the motor LED is blinking, so it's trying to communicate with the motor. Take the plug and inspect the plug to make sure that it's not burnt or that the wires are loose. Okay, now everything looks okay. So what I want to do is check to make sure I'm getting the right voltage from the board. The board sends a signal to the motor to communicate with it. So I'm going to turn my meter on to DC voltage, and then I'm going to check the motor end of the plug right here. The first two wires I'm going to check between is red and green. I'm looking for about 12 volts DC. If I look on my meter there, 12.62, I'm happy with that. Then I check between green and yellow. We go green to yellow. Looking for about 4 to 5 volts DC. We see 4.9. That's perfect. So that tells me the board is okay. It's sending the signal through the wires and getting to the motor, but the motor's not responding. In this case, I need to replace the motor module. When doing this test, if you don't have the 12.5 and the 5 volts DC at the end of this plug, then the next thing to check would be here at the board. You can pull the plug off and check the pins on the board. Remember, between red and green, we're looking for about 12.5 volts DC, and between green and yellow, we're looking for about 5 volts DC. That would indicate that the board is good if you have that voltage. If you don't have that voltage, then you have an issue with the board. As you can see, troubleshooting code 44 on an FE4A fan coil is not very difficult. You just need to know what voltage you're getting out of the board and to the motor. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been informative.